There's something unsettling about elevators. The confined space, the eerie silence, and the feeling that you're suspended between worlds. But what if an elevator wasn't just a way to travel between floors? What if it was a portal to something sinister? Tonight we explore the tale of the forgotten elevator. It was a rainy evening when Priya, a young architect, entered the old office building she was tasked with renovating. The building had been abandoned for decades, its walls cracked and its corridors cloaked in darkness. As she explored the space, she stumbled upon an elevator hidden behind a false wall. It wasn't on the blueprints, and the buttons were worn, with no numbers, just symbols she couldn't decipher. Curiosity got the better of her, and she stepped inside. The doors closed with a groan, and the elevator began to descend. But it didn't stop at the basement. It kept going, deeper and deeper, until the air grew cold and the walls seemed to pulse with a life of their own. When the doors finally opened, Priya found herself in a place that defied logic. A vast, empty space filled with flickering lights and shadowy figures. They weren't human. They weren't alive. They were watching her, waiting for her to make a move. She tried to press the buttons to go back, but the elevator wouldn't respond. The figures began to move closer, their whispers growing louder, until she realized they weren't strangers. They were faces she knew, her family, her friends, all staring at her with hollow eyes. Priya's screams echoed in the void as the elevator doors slammed shut and began to ascend. When the elevator was found days later, it was empty, and the symbols on the buttons had vanished. The building was demolished soon after, but some say they can still hear the faint hum of an elevator moving, with no passengers inside. If you ever find an elevator that doesn't belong, think twice before stepping inside. You might not come back.